the dish he ordered at the restaurant had peanuts. And as it turns out, he has a peanut allergy. Oh, should I tell you guys about this weekend? Yesterday I wasn't streaming because I was out celebrating Janik's birthday. He's Danish. He is a party lion. I would say Norwegians are pretty, you know, adept to partying. And then Danish people are like a notch above that. And then Janik is like a notch above all the Danes. Like, he goes hard when he parties. So when he invited me out to go party for his birthday, I was like, I don't know if this is a good idea. You know, maybe I have to stream. I have to work on some videos. Oh, man, it's tough. I don't know if I can make time for this. And he was like, you're coming with. Yeah, you have no choice. You're coming with. We're going out. Many times when I'm out, it's a bit awkward. There's apparently a lot of people in Norway that know me, that just know who I am. But I don't get to experience it much because Norwegians are socially awkward enough that they don't go up and say hi. But when people are drunk, that filter goes away. So it's been a while since I was out, and we decide that, okay, you know what? Let's actually go out. The day before, I was at my parents' place. I wasn't here. I decide to drive to town. And Janik's taking the metro. And I meet Nikolai in town. We go to a restaurant first, get some food. And Janik's late because the metro is delayed. We'll just order some food. We'll send him the menu because they have those like QR code menus. We'll send him the menu. We'll just let him order whatever from the menu. The food will be there when he arrives. Perfect. Janik comes back to us and says, yeah, I'll take this dish right here. That was looking good. I was thinking of ordering it myself, but yeah, Janik goes for it. I get another one. Food arrives just about as Janik arrives. We eat, we have a good time. And then the plan is that we're going to head to Bear's place, Bear the man. Furthermore, we're going to go out drinking. Now, as we're driving from the restaurant to Bear's place, Janik is like looking at his phone, and he does like, what's going on? Like, you literally just boobad IRL. Like, I thought he was swiping some dating app because he said like, yeah, I went on Tinder to look for people to party with tonight, and he literally boob us IRL, and he was like, no, so like, this is crazy, but I just read that if you have a strong enough nut allergy, like just coming in touch with nuts can be like lethal. Like, some people are deadly allergic to nuts. And I was like, oh yeah, I didn't know that. That's a fun fact. What I didn't know though, and Danik has told me this, but I completely forgot, he has a peanut allergy. And as it turns out, the dish he ordered at the restaurant had peanuts. And he noticed it while he was eating, and he kind of just scooped them to the side. But, you know, it was like a pretty compact, like, wok dish. He probably got some crumbs of it in his body. And so as we're driving to Bear's place, he starts feeling really sick. And he's like, guys, I think I might have eaten peanuts, and this is not good. We are turning the car around. We're going to the closest ER, getting this checked out. We're not gonna have our man die while celebrating his birthday. And especially not losing to nuts. I've always thought about what, you know, would be a good way to die. I don't think I would like to lose to a peanut. We're driving immediately to the ER. He had indeed consumed peanuts, only small fragments of it. And so he had a bit higher heart rate, a bit trouble to breathe, like just, you know, a bit short of breath, but not like wheezing for air like some people have. So they got him checked out, just monitored for a bit, got some meds and stuff, all good. And while we are there, as Janik's lying on the hospital bed, the question he asks like the medical guy is like, so am I still clear to go party tonight? Like, is there any conflict between the medicine and alcohol? Like, can I still go out drinking? The party wasn't ending there. He was ready. And the guy was like, you know, he obviously can't endorse like going drinking after nearly, you know. And then he said, yeah, shots only. Don't stick to the shots. So we get checked out from the medical place. We go to Bear's place. We have a couple of drinks. Now, I'm still unsure if I actually want to party or just go home after staying at Bear's. Haven't had any alcohol yet. I'm contemplating it. And then I join in. Do a bit of pregame at Bear's place. We go out drinking at the bar. And we go out pretty late. Ever since really COVID lockdowns stopped, if you don't go out early enough, the queues are crazy at bars and pubs and whatnot. Like, you kind of have to start going out pretty early. So when we get there, there's like a pretty sizable queue at the bar we were thinking of heading to. Like it could take a while. Janik's first idea is not to like get in line with the rest of the common folk. He wants to go up to the security guy and say, hey, my best friend is a celebrity with 1 million followers. You should let him in. It'll be good for your brand if you let this man pass. And we're like, dude, you can't do that. Dude, that's so... Just stop. That is so bad. That is so bad. So he does it. And we walk up there and he says, yeah, my best friend, like he's, you know, he's famous. Maybe we can skip the queue and, you know, we'll be fine. Guy's never heard of me. Straight up Humegalol. He looks at me and he's like, I don't know you. And I wasn't even wearing like partying clothes or anything. I'm wearing a hoodie and a jacket. Like I look like just, you know, strolling through the city. And Nixala was so embarrassed. Like he went to hide behind a tree pretty much. Like he was not having part of this. And he's like, no, get in queue. So we get in queue to the bar and we just stand there, talk for a bit. And eventually we get to the front. We all get let through. We get inside and the place is just as cramped inside as the queue outside. There's a lot of people out having a good time. We get our drinks and we go... it has 2 floors, so we go upstairs. It's like a partying area. We want to get a table. It's completely cramped. It's full. There's not really any space unless you want to socialize with other people. Now in Norway, we have kind of like rules around you shouldn't talk to strangers. You really shouldn't. At the store, you know, on the street, you stay in your own lane. Everyone stays in their own lane. No one bothers anyone. When drinking though, this rule completely falls apart. They're very social when you go out drinking. So Janik just walks up to the first table, says hi. Can we sit down? Can we talk? At first, they're a bit like apprehensive because there's spare seats, right? And their friends are out on the dance floor and they're like, yeah, okay, we're gonna hold these seats. You can maybe sit here until they get back, but then you're gonna have to move. And as we introduce ourselves, the guy who was like talking to Janik about this looks at me, pogging out of his brains, and he just shouts, Wirtual! And I'm like, okay, hi, that's cool, hi, yeah, nice to meet you. And it's like, yo, yeah, I'm a big fan, dude, oh, it's so nice, I'll watch your videos and streams and stuff, oh, good job on the khaki laps and stuff. And so we sit down and like, oh, okay, good time. So like now the kind of initial tension of sitting down at this table completely disappears because this guy goes like, yeah, yo, this guy's like a YouTuber and stuff. I'm like, okay, but here's the good part, because then so he sits opposite to the side where Nixalai sits down at the table, and soon enough this excited guy looks over at Nixalai and he's like, oh, Buckley, oh my god, hi Buckley. And Nixalai just loses Nixalai just red as a tomato, just like, I can't believe you did this to me, I can't believe you did this to me. No shot does this keep happening to me. First the Twitter followers, Buckley more followers. Now this, oh my god. It's just common Nixalai else all around. And there's room for one more seat next to me. Like I'm sitting at the very edge of the table pretty much. Still room for one more person. And this girl goes and says, yo, can I have a seat? And I said, yeah, fine. You can sit right here. She looks at me and she says, sorry. No, I don't talk to people that are 00, which means I don't talk to people that are 22. I'm born in 99. Like I'm 23. So I said, dude, bro, I'm not 00. I'm not interested either, but you can sit down if you want to. And she's like, no, I don't believe you. I don't talk to young people. I'm like, okay, what the hell? That's rude. Doesn't want to sit down. That's fine. Turns out this lady, one of the most rude people I've ever come across. Like she was just flat out meeting every interaction with conflict. One guy buys a pretty cool drink, which was like, it had glowing ice cubes. So ice cubes with a light inside. So they're like glowing and it's like, ooh, that's a shiny drink. He passed it around the table to show it. And this girl standing in the hall, kind of next to the table, proceeds to lift out the ice cubes and then just pour the drink on the ground and take the ice cubes in her own cup. Huh? What the fuck? Straight up just like, and the guy's bummed out. He's like, oh, Nick, what the hell? Right? Two minutes later, she taps you on the shoulder and goes, who do you think you are, without ever having spoken to me? I don't know what her problem was, but there was certainly a problem. Other interesting stories from that night, that the bar has this like culture of dancing on the tables. Like it's a culture there. There's a sign on the table and it says, please do not dance on the table, but the do not is crossed out. So please dance on the table. A lot of people are dancing on the table. They're playing live music. There's a dance floor as well. And we end up dancing on the tables. And Nikolai's standing next to this girl dancing on the tables. And then at some point, she just like disappears. And Nikolai looks around like, where did she go? And then he looks down and she's just like straight up face planting down. Spills Nikolai's entire drink, her entire drink, glass all over, wild shit. And she didn't even like, there wasn't even a reaction. Like she just walked out. Okay, it's keep walking. Fine, I guess. No problem. Partying is wild. And then I think oh, this was another thing. Nikolai goes to the bar and while ordering his drink, he spots something on the shelf. And it was this. It's called Midori, and it is a watermelon liquor. It is not 34%, it is actually 20%, which is not that good on Midori, but you know, it is what it is. If you don't know, I have a Trackmania map called Midori. And when Nikolai saw this, we were like, dude, we gotta order drinks with this. So we get Midori drinks. The lady at the bar was super stressed out because she already had a lot to do. And then I said, can you just make something good with this thing? And she made this with apple juice and aloe vera. And it was actually one of the best drinks I've had. It was really good. Then we went out dancing. And on the dance floor, it was just like we were jamming it out, me, Bear, Nikolai, having a good time. And again, there was another guy who was just like, that we danced with for a while. We had a good like group going. And he's just like, yo, I'm a big fan, by the way. And that's just like, dude, I was not dropping my best moves. If I knew I had chatters looking on, I would be dropping some, you know, better dance moves. But it's just like, dude, I feel it's fun to see fans and stuff, but like, I'm scared that I'm always watched. They're always watching. After this place closed, we went outside. We went get some food. And then I ended up crashing at Bear's place. And dude, he was trying to show me some like World of Warcraft videos at 3 a.m. I was so out of energy. I kind of just drifted off. And then that was the end of the night. Janik ended up doing really well that night too. But after that, I think I'm gonna stay at home for a bit. Oh. Okay. Do you guys know this meme? Because I just realized I may or may not have forgotten that I promised Janik I would pick him up when I drove home from Bears. Because he went to some other place to get some sleep. He's passed out on your couch right now. Nikolai, okay, so he went, yeah, that's gonna be tough to explain. But anyways, it was fun though. It was fun. It was a great birthday. Be extra kind to Janik next time you see. Oi, 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 oi.